Let's set up my dashboard planner for the 27th through the 2nd. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to decorate a spread in my Kellofaplan dashboard planner that I am using for social media. And this is going to be for Halloween week. So I'm excited to get another Halloween spread done. Now, I won't have a video for my vertical for this week because there just wasn't enough time. We did get an extra Kellofaplan release this month, so I had to do a little rearranging of my videos. So we will not have a plan with me for that spread, but you will see it when I do my quarterly flip through of my After the Pen spreads. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this one. For this one, we're going to use Happy Halloween Volume 2. There's a cute little mystical set back here, and it's got some dashboard boxes. And then I think I'm also going to pull in some of the larger sized alphas from Kellofaplan Alpha Basics Volume 4. I believe this book is still available, and as always, I will have a Kellofaplan affiliate link in my description box. So let's go ahead and get started. Just to kind of give y'all a heads up on what I'm thinking about doing this week is I think I'm going to take this Planny Thing spiderweb washi and I'm going to come down the sides, and I think I'm going to put the word October here, and then I think I'm going to do a lot of decorative stickers across the bottom and across the top. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put down this washi first. Normally, I do everything on my left page first, and then I come to this one. But since I'm kind of doing the washi on both, I thought I'd just go ahead and get this down. And it's almost perfect with these lines here as far as the width goes. So yeah, it's all right. I think it'll be cute. And hopefully it won't take me forever to get this thing together. So yeah, I'm excited for these Halloween spreads. On my vertical, I'm using the liveloveposh, her Posh Halloween book for the that movie scene. She's got some stickers in there. It's like a scary movie theater. So yeah, that's what I'm using in my vertical, and I was real excited to do that plan with me. But once things, you know, kind of went a little haywire with our Kellofaplan release, I did have to make a little change. So anyway, never fret. You will see that one eventually. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this one together. And I am off today. We went out of town to meet the new grandbaby. And then we each took a couple days off. So my husband was busy yesterday cutting down some limbs off of the big, we have a big oak tree in our front yard. And the limbs, oops, wrong book. I need to do my alphas first. So he was busy cutting those limbs because a couple of them were getting a little out of control. And this morning he went back to work today, and I thought, oh, I'm going to spend the whole day filming. Well, you know what happens when you're off. One thing leads to the next, and I've been doing laundry and washing sheets and cleaning the office, and you know how it is, just you get going. And then I realized I didn't have a thumbnail for the mini release, which actually went up. When this video goes up, the release will have happened yesterday. So y'all let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the Kellofaplan mini release. But yeah, I had to do that thumbnail this morning and get that video all scheduled. So yeah, I've just kind of been, I don't know, on a weird schedule this morning. But I feel like I'm getting things done that need to be done around the house because, you know, I want to go buy a new Christmas tree. So I need to drag my husband, I guess, to Home Depot or something so we can look at some Christmas trees. I looked at Hobby Lobby because they had theirs on sale recently, but we have such a big tree, and you know, it's one of the pre-lit ones. So of course it's a few years old. So it's time for all the lights to go out. So we have been having to add lights for the last few years, and I think we're just finally sick of that. Okay, that's cute. That was Alpha Basics Volume 4. Love that. And I like the way that came out. I think I spaced it out pretty good, actually. All right, now let's start putting down some of these little clear stickers. So I just wanted to take a variety from both of these pages and run them along the bottom and along the top. No definite plan, just kind of get them down, and then I'll add my workflow sticker and my functional boxes. But anyway, yeah, so we have a huge tree. All the lights are going out on it. So it is time to replace that. And I looked at Hobby Lobby because their trees were 50% off. But guess what? They're all huge. And I don't want a huge tree this year. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that. Okay, I think I'm going to kind of mix these up. Uh-oh, sorry guys, I went the wrong way. I want to kind of mix these up. I don't want to like get too many purples together and that kind of thing. So how about if we take this creepy pumpkin, and I don't know if I don't really normally do this kind of thing. Now, I noticed that Heather Kell had been doing this recently, and I thought it was coming out so cute. Of course, on mine, who knows? There's a first time for everything, you know? So I'm just trying something new today. So I don't know how, you know, getting these organized is actually going to work out. But yeah, I don't want to lose too much of my cute little stickers though. So I have a hard time running them off the page because then I think, oh man, I'm going to cut off that cute part. Maybe this bat can go up at the top. Whoops. So I am going to be limiting myself. Sorry if that's out of frame. I'm going to be limiting myself to my functional space in here, but I think I'll be okay. I do like this disco looking creepy pumpkin guy here. Maybe I should be spacing these out a little more. I don't know. Do y'all do this in your planners? I think it's a nice change of pace, something a little different. I don't know now. See, I don't want to lose the straw. Maybe this one can kind of go here. We're just gonna kind of go for it. Here's a ghost. So yeah, I got busy this morning doing some cleaning and organizing, and I knew I needed to sit down and plan because I like to do my planning while my husband is not here because I don't know, it's just easier if I can not have to try to be quiet or anything. Let's put this hand. I don't want to lose those creepy fingertips, but I feel like I've left a gap here. But anyway, I wanted to get my planning done before he gets home from work. So, and now my days are a little mixed up now that I'm off again. So I was supposed to be off. I was off yesterday, but before I even got on the road Good Friday, they were already messaging me and wanting me to do wire transfers and all this other stuff. So it's so annoying. Okay, let's put this little creepy skull here. We're going to end up losing part of his head. Oh, you know what? Let's do this spider web in this corner, I think. Or should I put this down here? Maybe we'll put the spider web in this bottom right corner. But yeah, it's always good to have a few days off, and I tell you what, I could sure get used to being off. There's always something to do. Never a dull moment. I may end up having to cut these off pretty quick before they start getting on my nerves. Here's a spider. Let's see if we can do something with this spider. And I realize I may be out of frame a little bit on the left over here, but I don't want to move my pages around too much. Because like I said, you know, they are kind of sticking to my desk, and I don't want them to accidentally stick to each other. That's why I'm thinking I might trim these pretty soon. I have a ghost here, so let's put this other ghost on the right side. I wish I had enough time to do Halloween spreads for, you know, several more weeks. But alas, this is the last week of October, and then it's time for us to start doing all of our cute little Thanksgiving spreads. I'm going to lose the end of this if I put this here. So I'm not sure about that. I know I'm losing part of that one too, but I don't want to lose the whole effect of this cup or drinks martini. Let's put this one back in the book for now and think about that one. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but my neighbor's yard man has just finally come on the scene. So he's out there making all kinds of noise. So I don't know if it's getting picked up on this video or not. If it is, I apologize. Okay, let's put these cute little eyeballs down here, but I don't want them to run over my ghost. These are so cute. This jug of eyeballs, and that says clarity. Okay, here is, let's see, sorry guys, I know I'm getting a little out there. I got so busy pulling from that other page, I kind of forgot about this one. Let's do this other pumpkin, I think, down here. And there is some overlap there, but I guess I'm okay with that. I don't know what to do about this. Now, I do have this broom here. But, again, you know, I don't want to cut off too much of it. Maybe he can sit there like that. We'll just lose the tail end of it there. Okay, let's pause and trim these off. And then I'll decide if I need to put a little something in here. You know what? Actually, maybe this other little spider can fit there. Okay, and let's trim these off, and then we'll come back with some of these other guys, because I do still want to go across the top. And I don't know if I'll be able to really use these scraps anywhere. Ooh, I think I just cut some paper. These scissors need to be cleaned. Maybe I should put that on my list of things to do today. Okay, I am going to go ahead and peel these little guys apart. I don't want to trash these, because when you're doing your monthly spread, these tiny little scraps can be so cute in one of your monthly squares. So I always like to save this stuff. You never know when you might need the end of a ghost. All right, let's do this one. So, y'all tell me, I asked earlier, what did y'all think about the Kellofaplan mini release? That's pretty exciting, right? I don't know how long she's been working on that, but I think everything came out really good. And I think she's got a nice variety on the different paper packs. Okay, I'm saving these little scraps. I probably should have just pulled the backer out of this book, so I could, you know, put these in here a little quicker. Okay, and I need to finish trimming my spider web. I think I have some overflow here. I'm going to trim again. And I'm going to trim off the top of this guy. All right, that's pretty cute. And you know what? I was thinking about putting a dashboard box here. That's not going to work now. I'll have to rethink those dashboard boxes. Okay, let's keep going across the top. Okay, what else can we put up here? Let's get back to this page over here. I don't think I'm going to pull that spider web. Or I don't know, I could pull that and stick it up here. But I kind of want some more of these books. Oh, I still have 3 little spider webs here. And I want this nectar also. Maybe I'll put the nectar here. That way I don't have to lose too much of it. Of course, I will have to punch. Now, I do want some of this cork to show up. So let's move this down just a smidge. So yeah, back to that mini release. When I did my flip through and unboxing, or, you know, showing everything, I have a very limited collection of mini discs. And the Kellofaplan shipping department forgot to send the mini discs. So I didn't have any readily available. So I wasn't able to build my planner while I was showing everything. I did take some mini discs off of the gratitude planner, but then I decided against using those. So I have ordered some mini discs, and I just received those yesterday. So I will be doing a future setup video on the mini planner. I'm using that Kellofaplan half sheet planner right now for on the go. But when I move to a smaller purse, that just doesn't work for me. So I am going to be switching to that mini planner for on the go. Okay, maybe I'll go ahead and take this rose since we've got the little flower there. And we'll put this one here. Okay, let's trim some of this off, and then I'll see what I can fill in these tiny little spaces with. And I know I still need to come back across here. I put these fairly low because, you know, like I mentioned earlier, I don't want to lose too much of the sticker. I definitely need to clean my scissors. These are starting to give me a problem. But yeah, so I don't know when I will do that mini setup. I'm kind of thinking I might do that for November. Heads up, y'all keep an eye out for my November Franken Planner. I'm going to be doing something a little different in that one. So yeah, that Franken Planner video should be going up just a few days after this one. So I hope y'all will catch that. Okay, that looks pretty good over there. I would kind of like to have a little something there, and I need to finish this too. Okay, what do I have? I've only got one bat. Maybe I should bring over this other bat. I don't know if I want to bring over the magic spell. Well, this one's down here pretty far. I guess I can bring this one over too. And put it down here. The beetle and the candle kind of have my eye. Maybe I should bring over another pumpkin. Oops, I don't want to do the overlap. If I do overlap, then I have to use more stickers. I don't want to lose too much of that little stem though. I'm not going to have much room to write in here. Actually, I think I am going to bring this pumpkin up a little bit higher. I guess it's okay if I lose some of his stem and part of his eye. Okay, just a couple more things, and then we'll be ready to get started on the functional parts. I'm going to go ahead and trim these off so I can get a better idea of what I've got going on here. It's hard for me to visualize what this is looking like as long as I still have these extra bits on here. And we're going to put these back in here for now. Okay, I do want something here, but I don't think it's going to be the rest of this book. I've got some bat wings stuck on here. I'm trying to get off. Okay, that was a little more of a struggle than I anticipated. maybe I'll just go ahead and put the rest of this book right here. Okay, and let's see about this beetle. Put him there. And I do kind of want a little something here. I'm wondering if I want to try to put one of my scraps there or if I want to bring over something else. I feel like you can't really tell much about what these scraps are, but I don't know if the little candle will fit here very well. So maybe I'll go ahead and leave that open. And just so that I don't forget, let's go ahead and punch these holes, and then we're going to be ready to move on to the functional parts. So it looks like I only need to punch the top holes. So I'm going to use my Crop-A-Doll for that. And I should be able to do both pages at once. And I have just a tiny bit of this hand over here. Okay, that's cute. I like that. It's something a little different. I realize this is coming down quite a ways in here, but I think it's okay because this comes down a little ways also. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this workflow sticker down. And then we'll kind of start in with those other boxes and bullet points. And I think there's some little quotes in the back of this book. I tried to look ahead and see if I could just find a small one for this area. I think I'm going to put this down here this time. All right, you know what? I should have pulled another little skinny washi so I could outline this box, but I didn't. So I guess I'll try this one and see how this goes. Actually, you know what? It's going to cover up some of that stuff. So I don't know. This might be coming up. It's a good thing the washi is so forgiving. I'm going to have to think about this. It's a good thing there's tons of washi on this roll. Yeah, that is going to cover up some of my little broomstick. Let me see if I can raise this just a little bit, and then I'll think about, I'll see how it looks on top of the washi. I may end up having to move that broom down just a hair. And I may have to make a slight adjustment here too. Well, I guess it's okay. All right, let me trim these little bits off, and then we'll figure out what to do with this little thing here. Actually, I think I'm going to pull this up a little until I get settled with this washi. I may end up having to move this sticker down some because I don't really want to lose my straw. I think it's cute. Ooh, I tore my paper a little bit right there. That might be okay, except now it's got paper stuck to the back. Let's see if we can do a repair. I don't know. Okay, now let me trim these washies, and then we'll figure out what to do about this guy. I don't know. I don't know about those two things. I can't believe, like, we were so excited for September to get here so we could start fall spreads. And then we were all hyped up for October for Halloween spreads. Now we're already creeping into November. I can't believe it. I feel like time is really flying by now. Okay, I wasn't really planning on trimming this out in the beginning. Honestly, I didn't even think about it. Okay, I think I might try to move this guy down just a little. Or maybe I can reposition it there. That way I don't lose that straw. But I do have some sticker over that hole now, so I'm going to have to repunch that again. Uh-oh, look. Oh, that's not paper. That is a little bit of a sticker overflow from last week's spread. Okay, and I think I'm also going to go ahead and move the broom down just a little bit so I don't lose these vines. Okay, we definitely got lots of little scraps in the book. Okay, now I need a couple of boxes here for my stats tracking, and I was thinking about pulling these. They have these cute little illustrations on them. And I think I'll pull this one. And we'll overlap those just a little bit. And here lately, I have been putting down a vertical box for my Kellofaplan affiliate tasks. So let's grab the green and see if this will fit over here. And now maybe I can put something here. Maybe there's a little quote or something. So you've got 2 pages of quotes in this book. They're both exactly the same, except one is black and white, the other is color. Of course, I would like to get something in color, but you can see these are quite a bit brighter than what I've got in this collection of stickers. How about no tricks, just treats? That might fit over here. And then maybe I can find something else to put here. So we'll look at our decorative stickers for something else to put there. And let's go ahead and look at the quotes for a little something here. I kind of like Creeping It Real. I know that green is quite a bit brighter though. Or we could do Let's Get Spooky. That might match the orange letters I have on the other page. Okay, now let's go back to the decorative ones. This book has so many cute things in it. I have plenty left in here for next year. Oh, maybe one of these little dancing skeletons will fit in here. Wonder which one. Y'all know I'm a horrible judge on the size. Let's try this one. If I can get it out without damaging. Yeah, he'll fit down there. That's cute. I think this page is definitely done. Let's look at this one now. I'm going to put that one aside for just a minute. And now let's look at these dashboard boxes. So originally I was going to do Monday. Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, I think I was going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, but I don't know if I can. I mean, I could probably do Tuesday, but it might just look like a little much. Let's do Wednesday and Saturday for sure. So on the other page, I have a green sticker. I have green, purple, and yellow. I don't think I want to pull the black because I have the black spider webs. I wonder if it would be too much to do all 4 of these. Let's take the yellow because on the other page, I did have to cut this box off a little bit. And let's put him here. Oops, we lost something. We lost our little 9. Well, I guess that'll be okay. I guess I can take a pen and try to write that back in. I'll look and see what kind of pens I have here at this desk. And maybe I'll take the green since it has the disco ball. I think I am going to see if this just looks like too much in here. I mean, you know, sometimes I'm just too much anyway. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know about that. But you know what? I'm going to go for it. These are cute and, you know, might as well use them, right? Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, well. It's fine. I guess it's my planner. I can be a lot if I want to. Now I'm wondering, should I just do bullet points over here since I have all these boxes right here? I feel like I should probably just do bullet points up here. So let's start with these green ones, and I guess I'll put this one here since I've got my little nectar up there. And let's take a purple. Maybe I'll move my nectar. I mean, not my nectar. Maybe I'll move this bullet point up here next to the nectar, because I really do like to have 3 lines to write on. It's okay if it's, you know, not exactly in the margin. And we'll put this one here. And then I guess I'll take another purple. All this orange and yellow's got me thinking about candy corn. I think I asked before, what do y'all think about candy corn? Some people love it and some despise it. I like it. I really like the little cream pumpkins. Okay, maybe we'll do another yellow down here. Oh, now let's see. I'm not going to have much room to write here, so this ideally should go here. I guess I'm just going to have 1 bullet point here because I really can't write anything down here. I'm kind of wondering if I should just put this here. Maybe I can pull up this finger a little bit and put this bullet point here. Okay, let's have a look. That's pretty cute, guys. I think that might do it for this spread. I really like the way this October came out over here. So yeah, that's another busy one, but I'm okay with busy. So we used Alpha Basics Volume 4 for these October letters. Everything else came from Happy Halloween Volume 2. I don't think, well, I don't want to say I don't think it's available, but it is a little late to purchase for this season. But if it's available, you might be able to grab that one on sale and put it up for next year. So let me get my planner out. We'll put this back on the discs, and then we'll see what we think. Okay, guys, there we go. There is my spread in my Kellofaplan dashboard planner that I am using for social media. This is part of my Franken Planner system. Oh, I was going to pull a pen and see if I could write those dates. Let me grab a pen real quick. And I'm going to see if I can kind of add on to this. Oh, this paper is really trying to suck up my ink. I think I can see the 9 through here okay. Not exactly perfect, but at least I can see it now. Okay, it'll do. All right, that's pretty good. Good enough for me. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, this is my Kellofaplan dashboard planner. I'm using this one for social media. It is part of my Franken Planner system. And I realize this might be a little busy for a lot of people, but I think it turned out okay. I'm not super crazy over this little cluster right here, but I just couldn't help it. I wanted to use all the things. You know how that goes. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all like this plan with me. If you did, please go on and click that like button. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about that new Kellofaplan mini planner release, and let me know what kind of great, awesome plans y'all have for Halloween. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. Y'all have a great day, a wonderful week, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.